After melting the gold and heating it to 10,000 degrees, they waited for it to liquefy completely before quickly pouring it into prepared spherical molds. Once cooled, the gold formed easily transportable spheres. To bypass security scanners, the flight attendants coated the gold spheres in melted chocolate, rapidly dried them, and finally wrapped them in gold-colored foil. In this way, they disguised an entire ton of gold as premium chocolates. The flight attendants then distributed these chocolates among everyone's luggage, allowing them to freely move through the airport terminal. Because of their attractive appearance, security guards gave them a few extra glances, which made the flight attendants nervous and think they'd been discovered. One quickly took a pill to calm her nerves, but it turned out to be a false alarm. The guards didn't inspect them at all. Later, they arrived at the meeting point to connect with the buyers, who were extremely satisfied after tasting the chocolate. The buyers decided to purchase all the gold, paying the flight attendants $100,000 on the spot. However, the women quickly blew through all the money and decided to attempt another transaction. Unfortunately, this time, they encountered a female security officer. Their beautiful appearances had no effect on her, and she insisted on checking everyone's luggage. The flight attendants trembled with fear. If their smuggling operation was discovered, they would end up in prison. The security officer quickly noticed something suspicious, but fortunately, Mary's boyfriend showed up just in time and convinced the officer to let them go without further inspection. It turned out that her boyfriend was the head of the security department. Afterward, the flight attendants discovered that the person who had reported them was actually their behind-the-scenes boss, whose goal was to keep all the gold for himself and frame the flight attendants. To get revenge, they snuck onto his private jet and slipped sleeping pills into everyone's drinks. Once everyone was asleep, the flight attendants discovered suitcases filled with gold in the cargo hold. They were so excited they could barely contain themselves, and each took a case of gold before leaving.